We were born in an area where we had to do that. And I loved it. I dreamed about football on the first day. I was born in Marseille. I grew up in Marseille, and everywhere in Marseille in my time when I was young, you have kids playing football everywhere. You know, all my friends play football, and I play football. We were born for that. We were born in an area where we had to do that, and I loved it. I dreamed about football from the first day, and I've been lucky to play in an area in Marseille where the club was a great club for young players, and with a great coaches, and I learned a lot, and I've been lucky, and I thank all this coach every time I have the opportunity, because they gave me also the love of football. Holland and Ajax, Amsterdam, you know, it was a total football, and Johan Cruyff inspired me a lot. I remember when Holland lost the final, I was in my grandparents' house and I cried when they lost. Cried a lot. And also, I've been lucky to grow up with this kind of inspiration. It was a creative football. You know, for a player like me, the position I played on the pitch, it was important to be inspired by this kind of people who say that we have to think, you have seen everything before you receive the ball. You know? Before you receive the ball, you have to anticipate everything. Of course, it was a great club, and I knew that it was somewhere where we had to work hard, of course. But if we start to win, we will win in a good way, and enjoyable football and creative football, which is very important. And it was very important for me to play with these wonderful players at United, with this wonderful manager and a great club with great fans like United. We really enjoy the passing football, the movements and everything. You know? So I've been lucky to spend 5 years at United. Yes, I knew that it was George Best before and Brian Robson. I didn't really feel this kind of pressure, you know, to put a number was even if he was a great player, a legend. I'm just concentrate on my game. You know? There is a lot of things we can stress, you know. And being a good footballer, it's just be concentrated on football, and all this kind of thing can stress you. You have to deal with. But we learn a bit, you know, day after day. We learn how we are. There is a millions of way to prepare yourself. You have to find the right one for yourself. The most important thing for me was to have at the end of the day the energy of this city. In Manchester, the energy in Manchester, the vibes in Manchester, the majority of the people can feel it. It's why a lot of people have been inspired by this city. Artists, musicians, sportsmen, a lot of people. And for me, it's at the end of the day, we had to feel that energy. And I think that we feel it. No, even when I was a footballer, the best way to retire from football is to prepare yourself. It's like before, when I say to you that before to receive the ball, you need to have anticipate and have seen everything. It's all about anticipation, I think. If you don't prepare yourself for retirement after living wonderful years and exciting years like the life of a footballer, you know, with adrenaline every 3 days, you know, you have to prepare yourself. So I prepare myself to do something else and not be prisoner of my past with images, thinkings, or photos, or anything. You know? So in my house, I have nothing remind me of the past. and I try to concentrate on the next project will excite me. Vinnie Jones. Yeah, I like Vinnie Jones. I like his personality. I like he was a winner. He was not very skillful, you know, but what he did with the amount of qualities as a footballer he had, he had a great career, because he was a leader and he was an unbelievable winner, you know. And it's nice also to have this kind of players, because it can give hopes to anybody, you know, any kind of young guy, you know, kids. If you find something who can help you to dream, you know, some things that can unite the people. When you start to have the people united, and you have somebody who is a winner with not a lot of quality, but try to achieve something at the end of the day. There are examples. It's not only the best player with the best qualities, and no. Sometimes it's good to have examples of people who don't have a lot of qualities, but they achieve something because they are winners and they fight every day and they work hard every day. When they arrived and played for the first team, but me, I was banned the year before. You know, I was banned for 9 months. I couldn't play games, official games, of course, not even a friendly games with a Manchester United shirt, and I had to train even harder than before because I couldn't play games. So I trained with the first team. I trained also with the youth team, and I trained with them nearly every day. You know? So everybody knows that they were great, you know? But when you train with them, you can really realize how good they were. And yes, it was an unbelievable generation. But after, you have to join the first team and then play and prove that you are a good player. And you have to be strong mentally to stay at the highest level and improve game after game until the end of your career, the last day of your career. And I think most of them also have been lucky to have Alex Ferguson as a manager, because Alex Ferguson could deal with any kind of experienced player or play even for other teams with strong personality, but he also helped young players to improve every time. And when Ronaldo joined Manchester United, I think he made a wonderful decision, because he was 17 or 18 years old. He was in Lisbon. Every club wanted him, the richest club, everybody wanted him. And he decided to go to Manchester United. Why? Because Manchester United is a big club where also you had a manager like Alex Ferguson who will help the young player to grow up and improve game after game. I will say dream, strategy, and success. So they came to my house. No, not to my house, but in my city. Well, but I didn't go to the game. I didn't go to the new Camp Nou to watch the game. Yeah, but I watched it, and I was in my house on TV, and it was an unbelievable game. Only football and only sports in general and football can give you this kind of emotions.